my name's Raven, and I want to talk about something I haven't heard anybody talk about, even though this has been being talked about. I want to talk about the meaning behind Dream's song Nightmare. So I watched the H3 podcast, of course, and that's how I heard about this song, and honestly, I wanted to do a cover of it like everybody else was, but I'm not experienced in making music or anything. I just have done a couple of small covers. And by covers, I mean me singing in my bathroom. That's it. I might end up doing a cover of this song because I do love it and it honestly really connects with me in many ways. But let's talk about the actual meaning behind the lyrics, shall we? So the lyrics are, I can't sleep, it's a nightmare. I can't breathe when you're not there. I can't sleep when you're not there. It's a nightmare. I can't breathe when you're not there. It's a nightmare. My heart beats fast and my head goes numb when it feels like that. Panic attack. So, obviously it's about panic attacks, right? How come nobody's talking about this? Okay, so the reason I really connect with this is because not only for a majority of my life, but mainly this year, I have had the worst panic attacks of my life, and that is mainly due to what is called complex PTSD, that's what I have, and severe abandonment issues from childhood as well as relationship abandonment trauma. And it really makes me wonder, what the heck is Dream going through? Why is he having such bad panic attacks? And what was he going through? Has anybody talked about this? I'm not a big Dream fan, so maybe he has talked about this. Maybe he has been more open about his relationship status, what's been going on, but very clearly he went through the same thing that I did this year with relationship abandonment trauma and having panic attacks because of it, so badly that he couldn't sleep, just like me. I think it's really, really interesting, and it should be talked about more because it's literally about mental health. And throughout the entire H3 podcast, making an entire tournament about people making covers of the song, still Ethan Klein did not realize that it'd be really nice if he talked about the mental health aspect of it. Not that Ethan Klein doesn't talk about mental health, he does, but I think it would have been a great talking point. And not only that, it would have been great because he actually had Dream on his show. I really wish he asked him about the origins of the song, although I did love how they made it a comedic way of having Dream on their show and acting like he was upset about it. That really tickled me. But I am really curious, Dream, about what you were going through. I honestly feel like I already know because I went through it too, and it's one of the worst experiences anybody could ever have. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, and I want you guys all to really ponder about if you sang that song, if you remade one of those songs, or if you were involved in this in any way, you were watching the H3 podcast, you were into it just like I was. If at all you didn't think about what the lyrics were about and the actual meaning being about panic attacks, I really want you guys to think about that and think about your interpretations of the world. Just because you don't experience panic attacks or you aren't familiar with them or nobody around you talks about them a lot doesn't mean you shouldn't educate yourself about them, because you could randomly run into somebody who's having a panic attack like Dream wrote a whole song about, and instead of treating them badly or misunderstanding them, maybe you can understand them better. And instead of having a possibly bad interaction with that person, you might actually be able to help them and be nice to them and help them out of their panic attack. And hey, what if one day you actually met Dream and you were able to tell him that you understood what his song was about and you're sorry that he went through that? And what if this was the origin of you learning about anxiety and learning how to help people around you who have anxiety? I love that Dream made this song, not because he went through it. I, again, wouldn't wish it on anybody, but I do feel like it will help educate people more and talk about their feelings more, because it is so important to talk about your mental health. I've said this in one of my ASMR videos, but not a lot of people watch my ASMR videos because it's a very specific thing to want to watch me whispering for 30 minutes. But I think it's so important to talk about mental health because so many people think that it's not okay and they're scared to talk about their mental health. Those people end up unaliving themselves, and that is not where anybody should end up. So if it takes people expressing themselves and expressing their mental health to improve it, then let's not judge them, okay? I love that he made this song about this, and he's inherently made his fans and a lot of other people who aren't his fans feel more comfortable about talking about their mental health. It's so serious. Mental health is something that you can make really big in your own mind, but once you talk about it and express it, you can really deflate how much weight you've put into it in your own head by talking about it and expressing yourself, and it helps so much. And I'm glad more people are realizing that. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it, and hit that notification bell so you can see new videos from me. I'm gonna be making more content now as things have changed in my life and I'm feeling a little better about myself. Also, I feel like a lot of new people are gonna see this video because it's kind of an unusual video for my channel, just me sharing my opinion about Dream's song, honestly, because I've been wanting to for a while, because I have an opinion that I feel like not a lot of people have based on my mental disability and really connecting with Dream on his panic attacks, honestly. Never thought I would connect with Dream that much, but now, honestly, I think I'm a Dream fan. Like, genuinely Dream fan now. Yeah, if you discovered my channel from just randomly deciding to click this, thank you. I make ASMR videos. I also make food review videos, but I haven't done those in over a year, but I'm gonna come back to doing that, okay? And I also make hair dyeing videos, so yeah, and then I'll also be coming out with lots of random videos, probably with just my opinion, lots of mental health stuff, because that's important, as this whole video is about. If you think it's important too, please like this video, and also give it a comment. That would be freaking great. Okay, whatever you're doing, have a good day, good night, good evening. Bye, guys.